Feeds it back outside. Harper, one to get going.
Clark is to keep him out. Clark is doing a good job there, keeping him out of the paint, as you said.
I like it without the ball screen, though. They can't jam him up.
He's down to 5 to shoot.
He
got around him. Oh! Puts it up, and he's on the board with his first points. Now with 9 to shoot. We've had 7 lead changes, and again another impressive pull down by McLemore. And Harper races past everyone, and we have our this week.
I've heard somebody say that before.
Once or twice, maybe.
That voice.
Wiley on the floor.
8-0 run here by Virginia to open up the half, and Dowdy almost lost it. Here's Harper with a jump cut and gets the 3, much needed. To the occasion.
What a blessing for us. That's it. Screen out. Don't give them second chances. You're not going to get a fast break. They're so well schooled, Virginia.
Harper comes right in, and that was fluid.
They've done it today with Spencer and Wiley 2 apiece, and 3 on Dunbar for Auburn. Under 4 minutes to play here in the first half.
Yeah, they're going to set a screen or so for Brown to get Hagans off, and Hagans one of the best on-ball defenders.
Harper to the cup, lays it in. Not much.
That the foot isn't bothered at all with him running the floor.
First team All-SEC, P.J. Washington came back for his sophomore year in much better shape. Harper, contact, and a chance. Setting the screen.
Nice help.
Hagans goes cross-court. Quickly steps into it. Rebounded by Purifoy.
Well defended, and they found the shooter very quickly. Look at the plays here.
Harper blasting to the rim. McLemore and Brown, the 5 on the floor, with Auburn down by 2. Dowdy gets it in for McLemore.
Somebody's got to come get it.
It's Brown. Tight defense there from Hagans. They showed him a double. Now it's Harper. Harper, the drive. Harper, the acceleration.
See if Hero shies to the right side just a little bit to force Harper left. He's forcing him right.
Shake and bake. Harper turns the corner, lays it in.
That's play it like 60-40 and encourage him to go left.
Second personal on Hagans.
Nice cut.
It's Harper.
Throw as well as any team, a missed free throw as any team in the league, in the NCAAs.
Washington does miss, and it's tracked down by Dowdy in a 5-point game. A minute and a half to go in the extra session. Harper watched by Ashton Hagans.
Much better on-ball defender than what Hero is against the shorter point guard.
Co-SEC Defensive Player of the Year, the freshman Hagans. Harper, the blow by, sticks it.
Baby,
Kobe White, hyper speed.
Here comes some more the other way, though.
Harper, life in the fast lane.
Turned the basketball over on Auburn, who's got 8 at the half, and they've averaged Auburn only 8.5 over the last 10 games. But they are really figuring out how to stop them from the outside with the perimeter. Watch for Auburn to really start putting it to the blocks. Here we go, a little post up, and see if they either go one-on-one or pass out of it.
Harper playing those 2 fouls. White and Johnson for North Carolina combined 3 of 12 from the field. Harper, a 3 to open up the second half. Jared Harper.
Boy, Bruce Pearl is working over there and just basically orchestrating the perfect balance of half-court sets and transition sets.
Harper the cross. Off the way. Harper.
Great defense there by Okiki. Got a hand on it right to Harper. 2 steals already. Harper, deep 3. Yes! The floor. Lawson's going right to the hoop. He slips a little bit, and Okiki with the block. Up ahead, Harper. Harper. Oh! One hand! Dobson scoop shot in the answer. He's one of the guys on Kansas that's as fast as anybody on Auburn. But Harper quickly the other way and hits a 3. Javon McCormick coming off the career-high 16 up Baji. His 3 is short. Lawson tips it right to Purifoy. 32 to 15. Harper turns on the Jets. and rattles it in. And Bill's deficit in their tournament history is 15 points. It was against Villanova in the semifinals last year.
That is an incredible statistic. All those games, well, we're talking about one of the best programs in the history of the game.
Never been down more at the half in a tournament game than right here with 10 seconds to go. Shot clock at 1. Harper, runner, yes! Why not? And Bill Self's looking up at the clock, looking up at the fans, and does not look like they will foul.
He's a class guy, he knows.
Harper.
Or shooting threes, 57% from two, number 9 in the country.
Javon McCormick into the game for the Auburn Tigers. He's got the ball out to Harper.
Well, this team is tough defensively in the half court, as you can see.
Harper trying to attack. He does, and count it, and the foul. Tough to get it inbounds, and a turnover. Great defense there by Auburn. Harper and exploding for 2.
Come with the double team again.
Shot clock at 3. Zamora triple. No good, and Riley skies for the board. Auburn 26 victories this year, tied for the second most in school history. The record, the 98-99 team won 29. So this Auburn team has a chance to do that or better as Harper hits half. Queen is starting to feel it a little bit. Going right at Dunbar. That one won't go. Wiley had it and grabs it.
Yeah, they got to watch Queen because he's the kind of guy that can heat up very quickly.
And now McCormick will reset for Auburn. A reminder, the winner of this one will take on the winner of our next game on TNT between Kansas and Northeastern. Harper in the corner. Book it. Bruce Pearl. Game. Auburn's been red hot this half. 4 of 5 on their 2-point field goal attempts and 6 of 12 from deep.
I like trying the zone again because they've been getting hurt with dribble penetration. Not guarding pick and rolls well at all in this game. And they went under another one.
Harper from downtown. All the Tigers, though, have gone cold, scoreless in the last 2 minutes and 18 seconds.
You know, they stopped pick and rolling, and they were really, really effective with that. Well, they're going to try one now, I think.
Harper launches again and connects.
17 turnovers they forced from Tennessee. They do it in a game in which Jared Harper has 6 total points, and all of them are from the free throw line. He did not make a field goal today.
Sonny Smith still does the radio for Auburn. Chuck Person, the rifleman, to shoot that ball now when he played. Chris Morris very good too.
Spencer got hit in the mouth. But he still goes after the ball as he grabs his jaw. Then he fell and got tripped. Now his leg hurts him as the ball is laid up and in. But that was a roll of Locke's prior 2 buckets, a 17-8 advantage. D'Angelo Purifoy into the game for Auburn. It does feel like the last couple of games Auburn has started this way. Go into halftime close, and in the second half they wear you down.
Yes, they do. Yeah, that's Bruce's. He's going with his chest 3. And the X action up top, trying to get this guy downhill.
Harper all the way to the baseline, and nobody followed him, and he knocked down the jumper. Contact for Bassett, who's in there. Loose ball, Purifoy comes up with it.
Bassett would have turned and looked at the rim. He could have jumped up and dunked it.
Yeah. Harper feeling it. Back-to-back threes, and that's why they're never out of it. For the shot clock for Locke. Pulls up. Too strong. Chance to tie for Auburn.
That's like a turnover in Auburn's eyes.
Purifoy may get out of the way with an extra step. McCormick. Now The reset.
Now look at Allen creep out towards Harper. But now Bruce Pearl sees it, and they'll just stay with the ball screen and get him downhill.
Wow, they've made 3 in a row.
He has struggled with those plays his entire career. Huge Valentine, empties his tank every time, though. Harper.
Oh, my goodness, somebody's on fire.
Jimmy's been talking about how the pace in this game is exactly what Florida wants it to be, complimenting his guys, saying you've been really smart in transition offense, saying, honestly, I don't want to tell you guys that much more because I don't want to slow you down. You're making good decisions.
Oh, my goodness.
Best decision Auburn shot.
Bruce Pearl's going to spread this thing out. And Jared Harper is a closer in this situation. It's more Harper than Brown in the closeouts right now, and he tries to close it out with ball screen action for Harper. He's going to trust this kid with a rock to make the right read and make the right play. Will it happen? 3.
Oh, Jared Harper, a dagger. Harper the kick. McLemore has been shooting better lately. Missed that one. Offensive rebound tip to Okiki. Let's see if Jared Harper has a little hesitation in his willingness to launch some shots.
Harper just backs it out in the slot. Going to go isolated one-on-one against Bryant. Bucket.
Well, that's a big one for him again.
It is stunning. That's
really
a great word. Yeah, they're going to get up 30 times a game. There'll be 4 or 5 bad ones, but that makes him so dangerous.
Harper to the rock, lays it up and lays it in, and just like that.
You cannot give those guys. Watch out.
Oh, look out. Brown comes in to steal it. And a kick. Careful. Got it. And Campbell knocks it down.
You heard Bruce tell Lara, can we pull Silva away from the rim? Well, you do that right there with McLemore playing that stretch 5 position.
So you get the guards going downhill without that big shot blocker.
Yep.
Harper steps into one. He knocks it down. Wow, both teams.
Their level. And they could go to another level in March as well.
Set play right out of the timeout. And a 3 from Rabbit, no good. Harper the blow by, and a foul.
It's a coach that just continues to feed his guys confidence. Sure. You're begging them to take shots. Like, if you're not going to shoot, let me know. I'm going to take you out today. Well, maybe I'll try you tomorrow.
You just imagine Coach Calipari saying that. Ooh, you miss a shot, you're coming out of the game.
Sometimes it happens for him, doesn't it? Oh, boy, Harper one-on-one's a problem.
It was a blow by, and he lays it up and in. Great game for...
He has made some beautiful big man basketball plays in this game to keep Missouri within contact.
He's got 8. Guys with Okiki. Harper looking for his first points of the game. And throwing away to Harper. Jared Harper right to the bucket.
That's what you got to do. Wow, some comments he made. Look at this layup.
Oh, wide open is the lane for Jared.
He loves that drop step.
Blocked. Net by Spencer. Spencer gets a piece again.
Spencer's a heck of a shot blocker.
Harper accelerates. Lays it in.
Harper gets the layup. It's the one area they got to prove that they can really make an impact.
Williams. Stolen on the sag down by Bryce Brown.
He tried to get it to Schofield, but bad pass right there by Williams. Patient shot selection becomes really big now when you get the winning time. Less than 4 minutes.
Okiki out to Harper. Harper
wide open.
Got it!
Wide open.
We're all going for the same thing. The mindset, the chemistry, and whatever type of bond they had has been hurt.
The spin by Harper, a beautiful move at the rim. Director of recruiting for ESPN during halftime. He told us they both have top 20 classes coming in. So the job Avery Johnson has done here in T-Town, Bruce Pearl down on the plains as Harper connects high off the glass.
Alabama can turn it over at times. They have to be cognizant to keep this game under control.
Fast break opportunity. Harper connects. Crowd on its feet. 7 to shoot for Harper. The little stutter step, and that created 12-second differential between the clocks.
That's enough where you don't have to foul, but you have to secure the rebound, and you have to make sure you box out. And if you haven't fouled this long for Alabama, you certainly don't want to foul as the shot clock gets below 10 or below 5. Harper wants to pull up.
Here comes Harper in traffic, lays it in.
Jumper. 13 now for Q. Harper operating off that high ball.
Because you got to trust him, man. As much as they were trailing, why would you leave him on the bench, right? You got to play him.
No panic. Fought their way back into it.
Untrappable, unflappable.
Off the bounce, Harper got it to go!
Good role right now. They are the hunted. They're the big win. They're a game that's circled on everyone's schedule, defending SEC champs. You think that pressure has had some issues himself with an ab strain? This will give Purify a chance to get this game and maybe have an impact in the game.
Here's Harper. Wow.
Well, we talk about the guard play of Auburn and Georgia's inability to take care of the basketball. Right now, Auburn cannot guard the basketball. That's who they are. I think 46% of their shots come from the three-point line, and they can attack you on the perimeter, but most of those threes usually come in transition. Today, they've come in the half court.
Just like that, and they make another one. It's just definitely.
Layup goes for Jared Harper. Face it, LeBron James is an empire. I'll tell you what LeBron James isn't right now. He's not a very good teammate. He wants to lead the Lakers. Well, you know what? To lead, you have to have people willing to follow you. If you try to trade all the guys you are trying to lead, they are not following you. He is not a very good teammate. He needs to look in the mirror. Leader for this Auburn team.
Tom Crean's enthusiasm is obvious, and they drew a crowd of 78-37 tonight. That helps Georgia set a new single-season attendance record. Shot clock at 9. Harper left alone by Obede, and he drills it.
Triple. And so quickly takes it. Quickly, doesn't he? That second opportunity, the quick kick out, and nobody can retrieve and get to him and find him on the perimeter.
Penetration. Harper pull up. He gets the roll. He put it over Richards.
Very long to the right. It's like an automatic outlet pass and allows them to just turn and fire up the floor.
Largest lead for Kentucky is 8. Auburn has missed its last 5 shots.
That won't stop them from shooting, though.
Dowdy, the transfer from Virginia Commonwealth. On the previous play, he was grabbing his neck area in some pain. Harper, a 3. Jared Harper. Auburn now 500 in the league. Deep one, Harper, count it, a 3.
And I would
I learned a few choice words at 14 years old from Coach Sloan.
That was the only coaching Coach Sloan did.
That's all we got. Yep, the rest of the time we just played a lot of games. He certainly took advantage of it once it got out there. Auburn taking advantage of a flurry of threes. Harper going to try to hit one on his own. It's good by Embry Simpson. Simpson, who played his senior year at IMG Academy in Florida, originally out of Midwest City, Oklahoma. His first points of the night.
Auburn at this stage of the game, content to let that clock run a bit.
Foundation and culture. Foundation and culture. Our culture is healthy. And to the credit for these players, they haven't stopped competing. It's tough when you're going through a season and you're taking a lot of L's.
Yeah. Simisola Shitu on one side gets a bucket for Vandy. Auburn with a very slow start. Just 1 for 5 from the floor. Jared Harper for 3.
How much time is left, and you pass the ball off to your teammate. Well, they've got no chance at being successful.
Harper for 3. A little bit of contact. From the 4 straight NCAA tournaments and an Elite 8. Corner 3 is off the mark. You know, Sonny and I used to work together on this old show on CSS. 3-ball. Harper good.
That we get critical of Bruce Pearl's program. You know, I don't think people were real critical of Auburn basketball prior to Bruce Pearl's arrival.
Don't get much better shooting opportunity
Schuler had on that one, just couldn't get it down.
Harper on a three.
That is 6 misses in a row for LSU. They're going to get it back and then strip loose. And Auburn with the push in transition. Harper for 3 more.
That is
Pearl pregame. He said maybe 10 today as they bring Wiley back from that injury and work him back into the rotation. Here he is with a touch.
See, he's not even thinking 3. Everybody else on the floor would have squared up and let that thing go. He's a 15-foot down guy.
Harper's thinking 3 and hitting another one. A game behind Tennessee, tied with Kentucky for 2nd place in the SEC. Their lone loss was here at home a week ago to Arkansas. Harper to Bryce Brown. Back to Harper, he'll go again and hit it again. Inside, and Williams, one of 4 freshmen that the Tigers have working in their rotation.
That's how LSU needs to get back in this game and stay in the game. But then you have the
Smart, nice crossover, bothered by Spencer. And here comes Harper, 4 on 2. And Harper will take it himself and used his body to shield the defense.
If there's a miss, he could finish this thing off with an offensive putback, bring down the house.
Mays, tough shot, and a chance for Auburn. 1.5 to go. Harper, good cross, and the finger roll.
Yeah, you know what, though? I like LSU. Right about where their average has been on the year, percentage-wise. Uh-oh, door's open. Door's still open.
5-point game, 6-point game.
Stay up defensively, stay
Harper,
up.
got it!
You were not up far enough, Naz Reid.
Nice pump fake by Kayvon Allen. He's got 6. Dowdy.
Nice. And so that's what Coach Bruce Pearl talked to us about. He said, we want early offense, but when it's not there and the defense of Florida is set, then that's when we have to run secondary offense and run set plays against their defense.
Harper, ankle looks pretty good there. From the corner. Rare miss for Locke, and Wiley claims the rebound after just checking back in.
Locke's a tremendous shooter, but I don't love that shot. It's so quick.
Harper from downtown.
The lob, and Hall goes up to get it. Assist Lewis.
What a pass by Kyra Lewis to find the backside of the rim where Dante Hall came out of the dunker spot for the easy finish. You'll see a lot of one-on-one by Auburn. They try to get the switch they want and then attack the switch. Harper and Brown are the 2 guys that attack the most.
Harper using the ball screen. Off the bounce, and the nice scoop. Lewis on the drive.
What a fastball pass from Herb Jones, about 40 feet away. A lot of Auburn's action is to get the switch that Bruce Pearl wants. Keep that floor spread. McLemore right now is in the dunker spot, and he'll just move opposite the ball, letting these guards create angles and get downhill. There it is.
Harper, look at him use that shoulder as leverage. Mack had it knocked out from behind. Harper will settle and find himself open. Deep 3, and he hit it.
Okiki's ability to jab step. That's too fast. That is too fast in this building.
Here comes the counter punch. Harper all the way with the finger roll.
So they're ahead of schedule right now in terms of tracking where they want it to be.
McCormick, who's out on top with the ball in his hands. They move Harper over to the wing. Counted and a foul.
Call a lot of contact there. You got to call something.
Auburn's already committed 6 fouls. Now it's Brown on a steal to Harper. Why not? Well, that worked out well for basketball. Well, how enjoyable has that been for you to not only cover the pro game, but the college game as well?
Well, I got to admit something. The college game is...
Modesty fool you. For you millennials out there, YouTube some old clips on Charles Barkley. He was pretty explosive himself.
He was extremely explosive.
Harper exploding to the back. Diced on a 3.
Nice job contesting.
Boards and releases to Harper.
I love his basketball game. I think he's a first-round draft pick. I think he's still getting better. I think his body's still getting better as well. Much better look.
So 22 seconds. See if Auburn wants to hold for one final shot here. Down 4.
Look for a ball screen for Jared Harper or possibly some type of isolation, but Jared Harper will be involved in this last shot.
And he makes it.
I like
foul shooter on the year. McLemore. Harper. Okeke, who has a couple of threes. McLemore. Okeke thought about it. Shot clock at 5. Long 3 from Harper. And he got it to go.
At your home floor, tremendous opportunity. We'll see who's going to grasp that opportunity with 12 minutes left to go.
Again, this is only the second time these two teams have met when they're both ranked. The first coming in 1959. Auburn beat up Mississippi State over on the loveliest village. Harper, he buries a 3.
Wow. He seals strong. McLemore's probably a little hesitant with 2. A.J. Lawson sees the lane. Great identification by the true freshman off the dribble.
Here's Harper going baseline. Reverse layup is good. That's how quickly Auburn can strike.
Super explosive.
And a chance to tie or take the lead on this possession.
You got to get back and build a wall. You got problems with him in the open floor. There he goes.
And count the basket for Jared Harper. Dowdy. Get it back to Harper. They'll swing it around the perimeter.
South Carolina back in their 2-3 zone on the baseline OB. Auburn's made 2 passes, and now you see we're under 10 in the shot clock, but you cannot go under with him. I told you early in the game. Even looks like a little cutters action, little baseline runner. Trey Campbell did a good job of just trying to deny Jared Harper the ball back. Now he's got it.
That's just so good.
That's a tough finish. Sides of the floor, ball rotation. He's made a couple. Auburn runs by. He finds the open man for the easy layup.
It's a 7-0 South Carolina run. Harper all the way through the South Carolina defense to lay it in.
To his left hand. That's his 3rd straight drive, and he finished it in a big way.
And just like that, Jared Harper. Silva. Lawson. Dowdy with the rebound. Harper.
Basket.
That'll be goaltending. Count it for Jared Harper.
4-point game, Dave. Just
the NCAA. So bottom line is he's back here, and he's done a great job with this Auburn program.
Backdoor cut. And the first bucket of the game for Jared Harper.
Point game guy every game. 10, 11 rebounds. He's got talent. Very talented. He's been a little bit up and down. He's had some great moments. NBA people like his future.
Layup is good for Jared Harper.
Well, voicemail, as a coach, I don't know you. We never met. You are one of the best coaches in the country. Your team is so prepared. He actually saved the email. Once we got Bruce Pearl, I knew Auburn was going to be relevant again.
Well, they're certainly relevant. Did you ever believe that you'd have a statue out front or shoot the 3 now, Charles? All these minutes fighting to get back in the game.
Hero lost it. Here comes Brown. Gives it up to Harper. Harper will attack.
He got fouled. He got fouled. No balls and strength on the interior. You got to go inside. They won their last 12 at home, 9-0 this year, 24-1 over 2 years. It's been a great home court. I'd get the ball in Brown's hands, man. Good things happen when he has the rock.
10 to shoot.
Harper and Brown, one of those guys got to make the play.
Harper for 3. Yes!
Here's Starks.
Same
That's
thing.
off.
As soon as he shot it, it went left.
They had Robert Williams here last year, one of their big fellas. Tyler Davis was a beast. Very different lineup. This 1 of 9 for Starks.
Needs to get to the rim, and what he really needs to do is forget about his shooting and start guarding everybody and play hard, and it'll all come for him. He's good enough.
Dowdy, Brown goes right to the corner, and they find him. He splits the D. Good kick. Boy, Harper stepped into.
One of these guys gets hot and gets going. Next thing you know, boom, boom, boom.
I think if Auburn is the team currently that you look at as the fastest team either after a bucket or on a turnover to then score on the other end. Is there any team faster?
That's a great point. Michigan State's pretty wild.
Mitchell.
One pass jump shot.
Yep. Chance to get it to 21. If that goes, boy.
Irks me more than not playing hard. You'd only have 30 games in a year. It's not like Major League Baseball where you got 162. You're 18 to 22 years old. If you can't play hard for 30 minutes every 4 days, I don't know what's wrong with you. You shouldn't be out here.
Flash at 22. You implying that of the 162, if you're playing 150, maybe you're taking a night off?
That call. His arms are up. He's not happy.
The other voices I'm talking about, though, are the ones that are telling you how good you are when you may not be that good.
Get to the rim and finish. They're a great three-point shooting team. Nice look inside. And out to Jared Harper for 3. Got it. Harper dealing with the length of T-Shawn Hightower. He's had to deal with length defensively his entire life. He pulls from 3 and deep.
They just lost Hightower. Do you know how to spell good? I was watching your Twitter feed yesterday, Tommy. You were live tweeting your son Andrew, who did a great job, by the way. You were live tweeting the spelling bee.
Yeah, fifth grade. Who knew a 5th grade spelling bee could be that exciting?
Do you know that there's been 20 people that have come up and talked about that spelling bee to you today? Hey, people at home need to understand. It's a must follow.
Here's Harper with the left hand. It goes back to Harper from behind the screen.
Tommy, I'm away from the monitor. Good call, bad call. What do you say?
We didn't see it, only on the Jumbotron, which the students, they're a little bit partial, I found.
The fans didn't think it was a good call.
I don't know if they can be trusted to be impartial. Here's Harper.
Was it all digital?
Yeah.
Stop the streaming. Oh, my goodness. Do it again.
They're going to change the song to Chuma, Do You Love Me?
There's been, 30 fouls called in this game. We can get one right now. That wouldn't be bad.
Harper and Horace Spencer got a hand on it. Here's another turnover, and the game getting a little out of hand early with the pace.
You got an advantage, disadvantage in transition. You can't make it to Terrence Davis as a senior. Needs to make a better decision.
Hinson.
Blake Hinson, a very talented young freshman, plays with live body rebounding. If they can finish it off for Kermit Davis.
Right, because this is a really good three-point shooting team. These Auburn Tigers. They need a handful now. They got a chance.
Really good
Brown and Harper
recovery.
on the floor. Yep.
Really good recovery. Really connected defensively. Very good closeouts. Got a rebound.
Gets it to go. Boy, he was in the air forever. He's got 4. Harper launches for 3. Buchanan got his pocket picked by Okiki. Harper, the floater. It has been a blistering pace tonight. Sanchez. Cleared by Harper. Or Spencer checking back in. Numero 0 for AU. And Harper from...
When he's assisting, getting everybody involved on this team, this is a balanced scoring team, and they are dangerous and hard to guard.
McLemore in. Wiley is out. Under 12 to play, and here comes Harper. Puts it in. That was too easy.
Last 3 possessions, they've had turnover issues. And this is the interesting part. You mentioned about Bryce Brown and Jared Harper struggling and not scoring so far. Well, either has torn Dorn. Up the line, pinning and sealing, giving a target hand, and an easy finish.
And the defender, Austin Wiley, is every bit of 6'11", 260 to lob that pass over his outstretched hand perfectly. It was really something. Harper, 10. That's not easy to do when big number 50's hanging on you.
All 9 of Daniel's points have come here in the second half.
Harper off the glass.
How about concerned?
As well you should be. Beverly's pass taken away by McCormick. Harper off a nice ball fake, gets an open look and great things, but several of them feel like they left a lot of meat on the bone.
Some injuries altered and changed their defense. And down.
Cunningham, excellent job of getting position, did all his work before he got the ball.
Jared Harper in the lane.
He plays that off-guard position, though. He can score for you just as well as run the offense.
Harper again with a takeaway. Jared, step back 3. Woo, buddy, how do you?
But the mantra this year is unfinished business for Auburn. And this is what they expect. Somebody's coming into our house. This is what we're going to do. Euro step, but not quite. It was in between, but it was a great move.
Harper pull up 3.
Because they're going to be taking it out of the bottom of the net.
21st turnover of the game for Dayton. That is the 5th time this year that Auburn has forced an opponent into 20 or more turnovers. Harper, another 3 on the way. Jared
gets the ball, please.
Okiki gets another board. He had almost 200 rebounds last season. It was the best rebounding season for an Auburn freshman since 1985. Harper, 3, foul, make it a 4.
Especially if you're at a smaller school, not one of the power conferences, you have a very good year or a couple good years in a row. You make that jump to a power school. So yes, you are recruiting the guys on your team. And
rebound back the other way. Harper 4 assists, and now he gets it. He goes right at Bryce Brown, can't get it, and Majac's shot is blocked by Okiki. Second block for Okiki tonight. Harper in center.
Statement. This is a team that has produced some of the greatest athletes the world has ever known. Ryan Luther can't find the range, and here come the Tigers. Whoa! That guard
Against Xavier, but they're hot right now. What a feed from Harper into Anthony McLemore to break the ice, and that has been terrific on the offensive glass this season.
He's just getting extra possession for Duke after extra possession.
Harper steps into a 3. They need, you know, it's interesting too, as Bruce Pearl said yesterday, and not a lot of coaches I think would speak like this. He said for this to be a successful trip, we got to get 2 wins. Now you get 3 games obviously, but win or lose, of course, there's another game coming tomorrow for both of these teams.
Wasn't held for very long, but it was.
A briefly held ball. Auburn down by 8 and a bucket away probably from sending their fan base into a frenzy. Hit it.
Bolden out playing ball screen defense and got back to block that shot. What a steal by Okiki. Yeah, Auburn has to capitalize on getting the ball back. And right here, right now, if they want to win this game, they got to get a score. This is a big possession.
Harper, yes.
This is a team that's lethal in the full court, lethal in transition. Harper, another. Wow. It's going to be a dangerous team throughout the course of the year.
SEC's going to be fun, isn't it?
Oh, man, what a good league.
Final seconds. I'll tell you,
it is thrown a look away and thrown right past Anthony McLemore. That's a really good job by Quentin Gooden of seeing that, almost like a quarterback with his vision. We'll switch now on Harper, who's an excellent three-point shooter. Went into a little flex action after they got it in. Didn't get anything initially. Now they're going to run a little screen and pop. Well read by Harper.
He takes it away from Welledge and jams. This game about half an hour after this game. #1 Duke take it on San Diego State. And then later on today, Gonzaga, Illinois. We've also got Arizona and Iowa State. Jason Benetti and Bill Walton handling the 2 later games today. That ball is saved.
Who does Duke have on their team? I haven't heard much about that.
No, they're not getting any. You know, it feels like it's more than a 6-point game right now, but every time Auburn pulls away, Xavier comes back a little bit. You said earlier that's been a problem defensively. That's been a defensive deficiency for Xavier this year. Harper gets free at the elbow. Wow. Wiley, Okiki, and McLemore all have 4. Gooden for the lead.
Right now, Xavier running much better offense. Their movement is better. I wonder if Auburn's a little bit tired, but Jared, second best shooter on this Xavier team. Maybe he's trying to say, hey, put me up for best shooter.
Deep one for Harper. And
almost mandates that the ball would come down.
Ball goes Auburn's way. They get the ball in a 1-point lead. 2.5 to go.
Good defense by Marshall.
Harper using the screen, driving,
anchoring the middle since McLemore and Wiley have been out of the game.
Look at the chill on Harper too, where he just pulls the ball out, gets everything under control.
If I were him, I'd do the same thing. Give everybody a chance to contemplate the dunk he just had.
There he goes again.
Well, he have his problems because he's undersized. His season opener, he had a double-double, but what you're looking at now, Brandon Boston has to be quick on the perimeter to take, because Auburn's defense will just be aggressive in terms of taking him to the basket.
And we see Jared Harper worked a great deal on the man press break in their shoot-around today, but there's another turnover. Third of the game forced by Auburn in the first 2.5 minutes. And Jared Harper.
Mississippi's game because their ability to attack inside, unless they're going to kick it back out, but to shoot it in the paint is a negative against the size of Auburn. Bounce for Auburn, they do a great job on 4 low on a baseline, great scoring opportunities. Mississippi does a great job of moving the ball and breaking down Auburn's rotating defense. On their help defense, they have to rotate, and they had an open player.
So the man-to-man defense after Harper.
Harper wanted to go inside. It wasn't there.
Pretty good down there with Isaiah.
Instead, he gets a screen from Wiley.
Free throw line has it.
Washington is going to spread you out. They play that matchup zone that everybody's seen at Syracuse for so many years, but kind of slow things down a little. Coming here to Auburn later in the year on December 8th, they'll make a road trip over to Birmingham to play UAB. But the Maui Invitational is one to watch.
Points, double-figure scoring, 31 out of 35 games. Pac-12 all-freshman team last year. He needs to be more assertive, and particularly when his team is down 22 on the road.
Harper with a three.
On Auburn's end, and now you're seeing it on South Alabama's end.
And you're seeing the first block of the year for McLemore. He averaged nearly 3 a game to lead the SEC last year. This is Okiki, who had a great freshman campaign, now a sophomore in the starting lineup for Auburn.
You can really see how his body has changed. Hasn't he slimmed up? You can tell year 1 to year 2. He's been in an SEC weight room for a year. He looks ready to make an impact physically.
Shot clock to 5. Harper on a deep 3. The lineup for the Tigers, and finally the Jaguars crack the scoring column.
You know, they need to play through him. This kid's a big, strong load in the block. He's a 13-8 guy from last year. Coach Burrow's not going to be happy. Oh, because I had a kid at Cincinnati, Eric Hicks. I had a young man at Ole Miss and Reginald Buckner, the best in the history of the school. And they both had great timing, as well as they had wanted, based on the things that we talked about around McLemore's injury. But they have certainly come out on edge. And that's a tribute to Bruce and his staff and having these guys playing focused, understanding what the objective is this year, and really what the ceiling is.
A 3 on the way. McLemore on a board. Harper thought about it, now takes it, and got it.
He was prior to the injury. Kids obviously put in a lot of work.
So is that young man to go along with another incredible recruiting class. Tennessee has almost everybody back from their team that won a share of the SEC title a year ago. Vanderbilt should be good. LSU, Mississippi State. I mean, it goes on and on and on. So too does the